Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at Star Wars Sideshow Collectibles Scum and Villiany range. This is Bib Fortuna, Jabba's Major Domo 1/6 scale figure. Nice picture on the front, we can see him in his holographic form on the side there. Going around the box, we've got the full picture of the figure there, you can see his little knife. On the back, we've got him posed in a little scene from the movie. He's doing that bit, I think. Loads of little clips, Leia Boosh Disguise, Salacious Crumb Creature Pack, and Jabba the Hutt. I think everybody wants the Sideshow Jabba the Hutt. There's the figure again, and typical Sideshow fashion, it opens up. Nice double box, we've got the figure, we've got the stand, we've got the accessories, little write-up on Bib Fortuna, and Scum and Villiany on that side there. So what do we get this time then? We get the nefarious knife, we get Jabba's frog-like favourite snack food, and we get a drinking cup. And two hands, both with pointy fingers. So for accessories, we get this little knife. This is the nefarious knife. It's pretty much what you'd expect. It's got a point at one end, and it's got a handle at the other. This is the drinking cup. It's a little bit small, I think. You can see the sort of a simulated green liquid in there with a bit of gloss paint to make it shiny. And we get this little rubber frog creature. It's very soft and it's also completely covered with a shiny finish, so it looks like it's just been spat out. And finally we get a pair of extra hands, and these are both pointy hands. Nothing really fantastic about them. You can sort of hold the frog. The hand's a little bit too big to hold the cup, and you just about get away with the knife. So here he is out the box, and he's not a bad figure at all. He does have a couple of little issues, but I think that might be, well, one's a fault with mine, but the second one might be just me being picky. Because I love this character, I always have done, and it's just a shame they didn't give him the royal treatment. So we'll start with the head sculpt, and to be fair, it's probably the best part of the figure. It's very close to what we saw on screen. You can see the big double chin, triple chin, whatever that is. You got the head tails, you got the stripes on the head tails. This is the odd seam line here and there, but I think we can forgive that. The top of the skull does look quite good. It's got some dents in his head, and yeah, ugly fella. He's got some great looking eyes with the little pinpoint pupils, and as ever we've got a bit of gloss paint on there to make him look nice and shiny. Okay, so this is my first issue with this, and to be fair, this is probably just my copy, but that was so disappointing when I got it out of the box. First off, the black bit, I thought it was just muck, but it's not. It's actually where the vinyl paint's been scraped off, and that's the underneath, so there's not a lot I can do with that. And then if you look just underneath that, it's actually got that seems to be moulded onto it and painted a different colour. It's not on the box, I don't know what that's all about, but it looks awful, and it really, really does spoil the figure for me. But hopefully, like I say, it is just mine that is like that. It's fine on the other side, no problem with the head tails there. Just that bit at the front, that is awful. So under the big cloak, we've got this costume underneath, and it's got this bit which is, it's like soft rubber, I guess. And it is actually in two sections, and this bit at the back's, it's glued together with a piece of this material. So where it does bend, you can probably see the blue through there. It just looks like it's a hole through it, which is quite clever. This bit just wraps around him, it's got a press stud at the back, so that comes off nice and easy. He also comes with a swanky pair of boots, and these have got really pointy toes on them. I like to think he uses these to kick those little creatures about in the palace. But you don't really see that much in the movie, so it's quite interesting to see what they came up with for this guy. And he does have blue trousers underneath all those robes. So this outer cloak he comes with, this is pretty nice. Goes all the way down to the bottom. It's actually dark at the front, and then it's lighter at the back. And then we've got a light layer, and a dark layer with a light bit at the front. And then there's another sort of collar over the top. So that's quite good that it's got all the different layered effects there. So with the wrists, this brings me to the next flaw with this figure. And to be fair, like I say, mine's damaged anyway, so it's probably the only flaw, to be fair. If we lift this up, you can see there his sleeves are not attached to this plastic bit here. and that just looks awful. You can sort of squeeze that on there, but as soon as you start moving the arms about, it falls off again. Why they couldn't just have attached them together? That would have completely solved the problem and made me happy. So as it is, the best you can do is sort of hide it like that, which is disappointing really for a figure of this quality. We shouldn't have to do things like that. So there you have it, that's my take on Sideshow Collectibles Bib Fortuna. Like I say, he's another entry level one, he's another cheap one. But I love this character, so I had to buy him, and he was brand new, sealed up, so I don't know what happened with his head tail there, but it really annoyed me. If I'd bought this direct from Sideshow, I believe I could have just written to them and complained, but I didn't, and it was sealed, so I couldn't really blame the seller either. So I guess I'm stuck with it. But never mind, from a distance you can't really see it too much. It's just deep in my heart, I know it's there. So, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this one. This has been Luke with Bib Fortuna. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.